Good morning, class. Welcome to today's lecture, and this being class 6. So, this is my first lecture in class 6, and according to timetable, the lecture is of English language. Okay, so last time I was taking the classes of English language for classes 6, 7, and 8. This year, you have a new teacher for English. Okay, as I have other work, so I will be not able to take your classes. But this year onwards, you have a new teacher of English. She is Swati ma'am. She will not be taking the classes now because she's on leave due to some reasons. She is on leave, and she will join from the day of commencement of your regular classes in school. Okay, and this I am taking by the time I'll be taking your classes. Okay, this is coronavirus pandemic is there, and due to which the schools and colleges are closed. The entire country is under the lockdown for 21 days, and it is a big situation. So we were starting our new session from 16 March, but due to this reason only we were not able to start. So we have started these online classes to compensate the regular classes so that you may not face any burden in future. Okay, your exams will not be postponed, it will be preponed. Last year first unit test was held in the month of August, but before your year starts, we also plan what we have to do this year. This year we have planned your first unit test in the month of July. It will be held in the month of July only. You have other programs also that I will not be revealing in this video. You have other good programs also. So for that, everything has to be managed on time. So first unit you will be having in the month of July only. No postpone in the year schedule. Okay, so let us start today English language. Let me share the screen first. Okay, so this is English language, your first chapter, which is sentences. This is a very common chapter, a very old chapter, you can say, that you have started, that you are studying since class 1. Okay, so there's nothing to explain so much in this chapter, but still it is a chapter, something new is there. Every year some new thing comes that has to be explained, and this is a very easy chapter and very easy to score. You can score marks in this chapter very easy, very easily. So whatever I am explaining, study nicely, understand nicely, and prepare this chapter nicely. Okay, this is why the school is doing everything before the session is getting opened, because so that you may also start studying for the new session. Okay, no one can delay the classes so much. Okay, so after watching the video, what you will be doing, you will be solving the practice sheet. Okay, what is practice sheet? That multiple choice question, that is an online test of 20 minutes that you'll be solving, and after solving the online test you will be solving the worksheet which is attached in the school app, and you'll be sending the photos of the solved worksheet in the WhatsApp group. Which WhatsApp group? APS class 6 WhatsApp group. And if you face any doubt in the lecture, any doubt in the worksheet, you can contact me through WhatsApp group. I'll be there answering everything. Okay, so let us start. Now, what is sentence? A very easy definition, a very common definition of sentence is there. A sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense. What is sentence? It is a group of words. Group of words. In English, you know what are letters? A to Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. These are letters. And when you combine letters, it become word. Okay? Like eating, playing, Okay, house, sky, earth, these all are words. Okay, and when you combine a group of words and it makes a proper sense, you get a meaning by reading that group of words, so that will be a sentence. Understood? If you combine group of words together, okay, if you combine group of words together, and that group of words which is combined together, it is giving a proper meaning, a sensible meaning, a meaning that you are able to understand, that will be a sentence. Got my point? Okay, let us understand it by two examples. First is rises the in east the sun. Rises the in east the sun. Rises is a word, the is a word, in is a word, east is a word, the is a word, and sun is a word. So these are the group of words which are combined together. So are you getting a meaning from this word? Your answer is no. Right? Your answer is no. So will this be called a sentence? No, this will not be called a sentence, as it has no meaning. But when you arrange this word in a proper order, that will become a sentence. See, the sun rises in the east. Now, this is a proper sentence, because these are also group of words which are combined together and it is giving you a proper meaning. So this will be a sentence. One more example. Policy, best, honesty, the, is. Again, these are a group of words which are combined together, but it is not giving a proper meaning. Okay, so this will not be a sentence. Now, if we arrange the words in proper order, see, honesty is the best policy. This will be a sentence. Same group of words. Now it is being arranged in proper order. Now this honesty is the best policy is giving the meaning of a sentence. So this will be a sentence. You are able to, and after reading this sentence, honesty is the best policy, you are getting some meaning. हाँ, that is sentence का कोई मतलब है. Okay, so this will be called as a sentence. Got my point? Very, very easy it is. Now, next, you have to remember two things here. While making a sentence, you have to remember two things here. First, a sentence begins with a capital letter. Whenever you start writing a sentence, it has to begin from a capital letter. Like here you are seeing, see, whatever word I have written, the sun rises in the east, I have always written T capital. Honesty is the best policy, I have always written H capital, right? Understood? So a sentence begins with a capital. Always remember, whenever you will write a sentence, you will always write the first word in capital letters. Okay? Next. A sentence can end. It can either end with a full stop. A sentence can also end with a question mark when it is an interrogative sentence. A sentence can also add, and a sentence can also end with an exclamation mark. Okay, when it is an exclamatory sentence. Okay, so a sentence can either end with a full stop, a sentence can also end with a question mark, a sentence can also end with an exclamation mark, depending upon the type of sentence it is. Okay, understanding? I am moving quickly today because there is a shortage of time today, and something is there. I know you will be understanding everything. Okay, a sentence can end. a sentence can end with a full stop, number one. A sentence can also end with a question mark, and a sentence can also end with an exclamation mark. Got my point? So what two things you have to remember? That a sentence will always begin with a capital letter. Whenever you start writing a sentence, you always have to write the first word in capital letters. Okay. And whenever you end writing a sentence, depending upon the type of sentence it is, you have to put either full stop, either question mark, or either exclamation mark. Okay. Next. Now, parts of sentence, very important and very easy. A sentence has two parts. Okay, these are the parts of sentence, not type of sentence. These are the parts of sentence. Okay, like one sentence there, a sentence can be divided into two parts. This also you have studied in your previous classes. So what are the two parts of sentence? One is the subject and one is the predicate. What are the two parts of sentence? One is the subject and the second is the predicate. Now, what is subject? The subject of the sentence is a word or group of words in discussion. It is a noun or pronoun with or without any words. So what is the subject of a sentence? It is a sentence. It is a part of a sentence which is talking about the rest of the parts. Okay. Like, let us understand with an example. See, Sandeep decided to attend the class. Here, Sandeep is the subject. Why Sandeep is the subject? Because the entire sentence is talking about Sandeep. So, from this you understand to whom the sentence is being addressed. That will be the subject of the sentence. Understood? To whom the subject will be addressed, to whom the sentence will be addressed, that will be the subject of the sentence. Here, Sandeep decided to attend the class. The entire sentence is talking about Sandeep. So Sandeep will be the subject here. Again, I'm repeating, to whom the entire sentence is talking about, that will be the subject of the sentence. Okay, one more example. My parents and my brother have gone to the market. Here, my parents and my brother is the subject. Why it is a subject? Because my parent and my brother. Okay, this sentence is talking about the parents and brother. So this will be the subject of the sentence. Okay, in this sentence, the parents and brothers are being addressed. So here, my parents and brothers will be the subject of the sentence. Like, the sun rises in the east. The entire sentence is talking about the sun. So the sun will be the subject. Understood? And honesty is the best policy. Which is the best policy? Honesty is the best policy. The entire sentence is talking about honesty. So honesty will be the subject here. Understood now? Okay, I'm moving further. Second part is the predicate. What is in predicate? The predicate of the sentence is that part of sentence that tells us something about the subject. Just opposite of subject. The part of sentence that will not be subject, that will be a predicate. Simple. The part of sentence that will not be a subject, that will be the predicate of the sentence. Okay. So this can be said as the sentence. Okay. The predicate of the sentence, that part of the sentence that tells us something about the subject. So what is the predicate? It is a part of sentence which is telling something about predicate. Like, Pranjal is a good student. So the sentence is talking about Pranjal. So Pranjal will be the subject. Okay. And what is being talked about Pranjal? That he is a good student. So Pranjal will be the subject and is a good student will be the predicate. Understood? Let us see, understand with the same example. See, Sandeep decided to attend the class. Here, then that's Sandeep for the subject. So the entire sentence is talking about Sandeep. So whatever is being talked about Sandeep, that will be the predicate. Okay. Whatever is being talked about the subject, that part of the sentence will be the predicate. Understood? Second example. My parents and my brother have gone to the market. So what is being talked about my parents and my brother? That they have gone to the market. So my parents and my brother is the subject here, and have gone to the market will be the predicate. Okay, like the sun rises in the east. The sun was the subject and rises in the east will be the predicate. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty was the subject and is the best policy will be the predicate. Next. Now, types of sentences. Very easy to understand. This also you have studied. So there are 4 types of sentences. First, declarative. It is declarative sentence. It is also called assertive sentence. Okay. First, declarative or assertive sentence. Second, interrogative sentence. Third, imperative sentence. And fourth, exclamatory sentence. How many parts of sentence are there? Number 1, declarative or assertive sentence. Number 2, interrogative sentence. Number 3, imperative sentence. And number 4, exclamatory sentence. Okay. Now, what is a declarative or assertive sentence? Declarative or assertive sentence, they either make statement, a declaration, or an assertion. Very easy to understand. It is the simple statement. Okay. Either it is just making a simple statement. The part of sentence, sorry, the type of sentence which is making a simple statement, this will be the declarative or assertive sentence. So it either makes a declaration, okay, it either declares something, or it either makes a statement, or it makes an assertion. These are these declarative sentences are the simple sentences. Second thing, declarative sentence or assertive sentence will always end with a full stop. Declarative and assertive sentence will end with a full stop. This means whenever you start writing a declarative sentence, first you have to put in mind that this sentence will begin with a capital letter, and at the end in declarative sentence you will be putting full stop. Here are some examples. I like to play cricket. Okay, simple sentence. New Delhi is the capital of India. It is also a simple sentence. Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister of India. This is also a simple sentence. He is not going to the mall. This is also a simple sentence. Okay. Should I move further? Okay. Now, there are types of declarative sentence. A declarative sentence or an assertive sentence can be either positive, can be either negative. So see, like, I am going to the market. I am not going to the market. Understood? So I am going to the market is also a declarative sentence. I am not going to the market is also a declarative sentence. But I am going to the market, the first sentence is a positive sentence, and the second sentence will be a negative declarative sentence. Okay, like Avni is doing her homework. Okay, so Avni is doing her homework. It is a declarative sentence. It is a simple statement. Okay, but it is a positive sentence. And Avni is not doing her homework. This is also a declarative sentence, but this will be a negative declarative sentence. Okay. Now the same thing is there. Types of assertive sentences. First is the affirmative sentence, second is the negative sentence. So the positive sentence will be the affirmative sentence, and the negative sentence will be the negative sentence. Okay, like see an affirmative sentence, simply say or state something, it expresses a positive meaning, and what a negative sentence, it expresses a negative meaning, the thing which I have told. So the type of assertive sentences that expresses a positive meaning, that will be an affirmative sentence, and the type of declarative sentence that tells a negative meaning, so that will be a negative sentence. Examples: I like to eat mangoes, he felt sad for his friend, I like to fly kites. In that part, I do not go to school, he has decided not to buy a car, he did not argue with her. This will be the negative sentences. Okay, understood? Moving to the next part. Interrogative sentence, very easy word, very easy sentence. What are interrogative sentences? First, it is used to ask question. Wherever in English language you will find that a question, that a sentence is asking a question, or it is in a form of question, that will be an interrogative sentence. Like, where do you live? What are you doing? Where are you going? Are you a boy? Okay, so it is asking a question, so this will be a interrogative sentence. So first, it is used to ask question. Second, it always ends with a question mark. Why it ends with a question mark? Because it is asking a question, so it will end with a question mark. Third, auxiliary verb is placed before the subject. Okay, like see the third example here. Are you Mrs. Sharma? So you will be what here? Use the subject here. So are is placed before you. So you will be an auxiliary verb. And sorry, are will be an auxiliary verb. You is the subject and are is placed before you. So are will be an auxiliary verb. Understood? Okay, now let us understand with other examples. Do you play cricket? This is an interrogative sentence. Where do you live? This is also an interrogative sentence. Are you Mr. Sharma? This is also interrogative sentence. Who is the PM of India? This is also an interrogative sentence. Do you play cricket? Interrogative sentence. Where do you live? Interrogative sentence. Are you Mr. Sharma? Interrogative sentence. Who is the PM of India? Interrogative sentence. And all are ending with a question mark. Okay. Next, imperative sentence. Very easy. What is an imperative sentence? An imperative sentence is a type of sentence. It is used to give order, command, or it is used to make request. It is either an imperative sentence, it is a type of sentence which is either used to give command, or it is either used to make request. Okay, and these type of sentences also ends with a full stop. Example I'm giving you: please lend me this book. Okay, please lend me this book. So you are using please here. This will be an imperative sentence. Why? Because you're requesting someone. Okay, this will be an imperative sentence. And shut the door. This will also be an imperative because it is giving command. Okay, the commander ordered the troops to follow him. This will also be an imperative sentence. Or follow me. This will also be an imperative sentence. Okay, please do not pluck the flowers. This is a request that a person is requesting someone. It will be an imperative sentence. An imperative sentence can end with a full stop, and it can also end with a exclamation mark. See the example: pick up those boxes. This is a command. Now please close the window. This is a request. Michael, don't stand on the table. This is also an imperative sentence. Fetch. This is also an imperative sentence. Okay. Now Last type of sentence, that is an exclamatory sentence. What is an exclamatory sentence? It is a type of sentence which expresses feelings and emotions. Okay, these all will be an exclamatory sentence that tells some feelings, that tells some emotions. Okay, these all will be an exclamatory sentence. So here it is expressing, see the sentence, I'm leaving. It is also it is expressing something. Okay, like alas, he is no more. Alas, he is no more. So it is it is expressing a grief. It is expressing a emotion. Grief is an emotion. Sadness is an emotion. So alas, he is no more. This will be an exclamatory sentence. It always ends with an exclamation mark. Remember, an exclamatory sentence will always end with an exclamation mark. See the example, I'm leaving. I cannot wait to graduate. I love you so much. We beat that other team good. I can't believe how tall giraffes are. I can't believe this. I'm so upset. These all are interrogative sentence. What a beautiful dress is she wearing? It is also telling some your feelings, your emotions. So at the end you will put exclamation mark and it will be an exclamatory sentence. Okay, I'm moving further. Sentences are over. Now beginning with phrases. What are phrases? A phrase is a group of words that make sense but not a complete sense, since it does not have a subject and a predicate. So what is a phrase? A phrase is a part of the sentence. Sorry, a phrase. This is also a group of words which is making a sense but not a complete sense. Okay, and it does not have a subject and a predicate. It is also a part of this. It can also be a part of the part of the sentence, but it does not have a meaning, like across the road, in the market, of great importance, in the garden, pros and cons, at the village, etc. Right? Don't go like he is in the market. So in the market will be a phrase here. In the market. If you use in the market, so that will be a phrase. It is not giving you a proper meaning, a complete meaning. These are also a group of words. In the market, it is giving you some meaning, but it is not making a complete sense. It is giving a sense, but not a complete sense. So this will be a phrase. Okay. Next, last, only this much is given in your syllabus. So I'll be taking. There are types of phrases also. It is not given in your syllabus in the first chapter. Okay. Now, clauses. Very easy. A clause is a group of words with a subject and a verb and is usually a part of a sentence. It may or may not make complete sense. So what is a clause? A clause is also a group of words, but it has a subject and a verb. Okay, and it is usually a part of a sentence. It can make a complete sense also. It can make a complete sense also. It cannot make a complete sense also. Like the boy is going to the market. See, the boy is going will be the clause. How? Going is a verb and the boy is the subject. So the boy is going will be the clause here. Understood? Only this much is given in your syllabus. Now, if you face, I'm ending the lecture. If you face any doubt, you can ask me through WhatsApp. Don't forget to do the practice sheet, the online test, and don't forget to do the worksheet. You'll be doing the worksheet in the rough copies and you'll be sending the pictures of the worksheet in the class WhatsApp group and I'll be checking. You have to do it compulsorily. Okay. Stay safe, stay healthy, and hope hope that we will meet very soon. Okay. Good day. Bye.